Yo, good morning, guys. What's going on? Oh, how's everybody doing today? Hey, we're finally hitting our targets here, guys, that we laid out. As you can see, we've been expecting this for a while now. We're starting to reach down towards this golden pocket where I said we likely would end up. So yeah, I mean, we're just kind of watching that right now, guys. Waiting for this to play out. If we do get inside this golden pocket here between 1 cent 77 and 1 cent 5, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Would not be the worst thing in the world. If we go over to the weekly, let's have a look. See, it's not really that bad on the weekly. I mean, like I said, we come down here, maybe extend this out, obviously, right? Maybe we come down inside of here, then break out in the next, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, something like that, maybe. But we're still in a bullish structure here, guys. So as far as I'm concerned, we can tighten this up a little bit here, right? So still in a bullish structure, all in all, guys. On the weekly time frame, on the daily time frame, it's kind of neutral, right? If we go over and have a look over at Bitcoin, what's it doing? So as you can see, guys, again, we called this stuff. I've been telling you guys for like 2.5 weeks that this is coming, right? I mean, look, we have our golden pockets here, right? I don't think we'll go any lower than this 64 to 65K little golden pocket here for putting in a higher low is what I think we're doing. We retested support here a couple times and came back down. I think we'll come back and retest the 30-day SMA right around $64,360. We'll probably retest that, come down there maybe in the next couple of days. Or maybe we won't quite come as far, but at the end of the day, what matters is where we're closing our weekly candles. And even if we close down here at the 30-day SMA, we're still setting in higher lows, guys, and that is what is important, right? So I don't know why there's fear in the market right now, guys. Like I said, I've been telling you guys this is coming for a while now. This isn't scary at all. This is something we knew was coming. This is something we saw coming, right? So I'm not getting the fear that's in the market right now. Fear should usually come from a move or a dump that is unanticipated because it causes uncertainty, right? But if we've been talking about this dump or this sell-off to retest support and come back down and set a higher low, if we've been talking about it for 2 weeks, why are people scared? We knew this was coming. Really, you should be sitting there happy and excited because you have dry powder on the side that you put aside because you knew this was coming, right? I mean, in theory, I mean, that's how you should be feeling right now. I don't know where the fear is coming from. If we go over to the weekly on Bitcoin, not that bad, eh? Not that bad. See, doesn't look as terrible when you're looking at the weekly. This candle could wick all the way back up outside of this this channel, this trend line, before this week is over. It's only Wednesday morning. You still got all of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's still 4.5 days, almost 5 full days left of this weekly candle, right? So I don't know what everyone's so worried about, but I digress. I will get into the chat after we get through the news, guys, so bear with me on that. As we have a look at the bubbles, Miria with a fantastic DC opportunity. I may have to start jumping on that. That's what she said. OGcoin had itself a nice breakout pump. It was stuck down around that 2012 level, and it seems to have found a new support level at 201343. So that's very, very bullish. Volume is still pretty high on it, though, 54.5 milli. Not bad, guys. Not bad. JASMY down 5.5%. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so we're going to cover a couple of things we talked about in a video earlier. Just going to recap those real quick because not everybody watched the video. So checking in on our dear friend Neo Sun. He says at the same time last year, JASMY World was plunged into deep despair, only to begin its ascent a few days later. They say the past doesn't predict the future, but we're likely on the verge of the long-awaited bull run. So dream big and embrace frustration and patience as if they were your best friends. I could not agree more with Neo Sun. And then also, guys, I have a video here from CTO of Janction, Bernard, talking about the use case of the GPU cloud that they've launched, and how you can go ahead and hook your computer and participate as a node participant, hooking your computer up via their website to register. Check this out, guys.
As you know, for AI development recently, you need a lot of hardware, a lot of underlying GPU resources. And if you're a startup, you might not have access to huge data centers to train your own large language models to compete with the big guys. So our idea here is that we create a GPU pool that is affordable for startups and individuals to tinker with their systems as they see fit. And then you can probably find a good value price when you want to use that. So depending on the time, depending on the resource that you want to use it, and you can set exactly which kind of GPU you want to use and at what time and how long do you need it. So as a comparison, I've worked at a big company that use AWS and GCP, so Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud Platform. And those can go into the hundreds of dollars every day if you use those kind of services. And that's something that startups might not be able to do. So if you think about the kind of company that starts their business in a garage and they just want to study something in a dorm room, and maybe you're a student and you can't afford the hundreds of dollars per day. So here is where our GPU pool comes in. So first of all, you can connect your own PC, your own GPUs if you have something. So maybe you don't use it at night, or when you go out and do something and your computer is running at home, you're not using that. So in that sense, you can earn money by connecting your GPU.
So being able to hook up your computer, your GPU on your computer when you're not home or whatever you're doing, you're not using it, and you're loaning the use case and the power of it to them, you can get paid. And this is what he's talking about here.
You as a resource to our GPU pool. So right now you can get points for that. Soon we can convert it into tokens with a point to token system.
So to answer that question I saw in the comment section of the video is, so you get paid in their DD points, and you can convert those DD points into JASMY coin, right? Because that was the question. When he says you convert them into tokens, people are like, well, what tokens are you talking about? He's referring to JASMY.
And then those tokens you can use as you see fit. So either to use our own resources on the GPU pool and spend it on that, like a kind of gas fee, or you can just convert them into other cryptocurrencies and get paid like that. So as a startup, you have these two benefits, that you can use your own resources to create a little bit of income, and you can use our own GPUs that we provide that will then be available on the system for a cheaper price than the big companies that are offering them right now.
Bullish, 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 bullish. So there you go, guys. Answering the questions on everybody's mind. Yes, you can get paid in JASMY coin. $725 billion in assets under management. Bernstein predicts Bitcoin will hit $200,000 in 2025, calling the forecast conservative. I'd buy that for $1. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. 200K. Imagine what that's going to do to the altcoins. Institutional investors now hold 20% of US spot Bitcoin ETFs as per an SEC filing. This is only the beginning. I agree. And I keep telling you guys, the day's going to come where there's not going to be much Bitcoin left to buy. And I'm going to be there saying, I told you so. So now we are Esther George talking about the Fed having to follow through on their forecast.
And so when you get to a November post-election, if you were on this board, what would you be telling Jay Powell to do?
So the Fed has taken a big cut already. And I think my inclination would be to proceed with caution here. Clearly, this is a committee that must commit to a forecast. They can't really, although they say they go meeting by meeting, you really are laying out a forecast. The most recent data appears to have been stronger than the level of confidence you had going into that big rate cut. But I think the Fed will have to follow through on its forecast until it sees a little more clarity around how the economy is unfolding, and in particular, the path of inflation.
Do you think it was a mistake to cut as much as they did in September?
So I don't think you can say it's a mistake yet. Certainly history will give us a chance to do that. But in the scheme of their current rate cycle, again, I think you have to give this time to play out. And what will matter going forward is the path and how much further they go with that.
So how strong do you think this economy is? I mean, that's fundamentally the question, not just in terms of the growth piece of it, but also the labor piece of it.
I think the economy looks pretty good, Andrew. When you look at the outlook for growth, when you look at the labor market, and again, we've seen it come off an historically tight level of job market to now coming into better balance at the same time that inflation's come down. Those are all good indicators for the economy. That doesn't mean that the path ahead isn't going to be challenging, though.
Let me ask you if we can ask it in a just apolitical way, but I know we have 13 days to an election. Why do you think what do you attribute the economy's strength to?
Well, I think you have to say that the economy is really operating off a combination of the Federal Reserve and the federal government taking massive actions during the pandemic. We have seen a tremendous amount of fiscal money come into the economy, and that is still there. You have seen the Federal Reserve with a large balance sheet, low interest rates, and that combination at a time when supply chains were backed up allowed inflation to get a foothold in the economy. So now
So here's the thing, guys. I spoke about this last night in the live stream. Inflation's coming down, right? The money supply has been going up, okay? Which Bitcoin generally and risk on assets generally follow. The S&P 500 has been hitting new all-time high after new all-time high the entire year. Gold and silver both just hit new all-time highs. Guys, if you don't see how this is going to hit the crypto market very, very soon, this is going to be huge. This is forming or becoming a very, very bullish, monumental year in both risk on and risk off assets, guys. This is going to be amazing, in my opinion. Little bit of perspective for you. All right, what do we got? Bitcoin retail on-chain activity soars 13%, the highest level since March, as small investors return to the market. We're seeing retail investors start to come back in by 13% already, guys. It's about that time in the cycle. So you got to pay attention to these metrics. Standard Charter says RWA, real world assets market cap, will 50x in value to $30 trillion. It's a great time to buy RWA tokens. And what is your favorite RWA token, guys? That would be JASMY. That would be JASMY. But there are some fantastic RWA projects out there, guys. If you do not have exposure in your portfolio to RWA, guys, you don't know what you're missing. Also, get over to the Patreon where we can help you with portfolio structure. The Bank of Canada has cut rates by 50 basis points to 3.75. That's my home country, guys. That's where I am, Canada. We have just cut rates by another 50 basis points up here. Your move, Powell. Your move, brother. Let's see what you got. Caspa has set a new record for the most transactions on a proof of work network in a single day with over 15 million. 10 BPS can't come soon enough. Caspa's making moves, guys. Do not sleep on Caspa. You most likely will regret it. All right, what do we got? Anybody who has 0 Bitcoin is really missing the most, missing out, basically. Let's see what he's got to say here.
One other thing I will say about Bitcoin, I think people don't understand, and this is part of the innovation that's really important. Think about Bitcoin's a commodity, right? The SEC said it's a commodity. It is a commodity. One coin's the same as the next. Okay, fine. Every commodity in the world, if you increase its price, the supply goes up. If gold went to 10,000 tomorrow, we'd mine more gold. If corn went up, if oil went to $300 a barrel, we'd drill for more oil. You would get more, higher price, you would get more. No matter where the price of Bitcoin goes, the issuance schedule is set. There's not going to be any more. It comes out, every block is, 6.25 coins right now, soon to be half of that. So, that's unique. And as a result of that, the world has never seen anything that really kind of looks like this, which is why, Ronnie Stofferle had a great chart on it. Bitcoin from inception has grown at 145% compound annually, and it's got a lower Sharpe ratio than any other asset. This is an amazing beast. It really is. And so look, but it's volatile, and to some it's scary, and I get all of that. But, I've long contended that anybody who has 0 of this is really, really missing the most asymmetric bet that I've ever seen in 40 plus years of trying to make asymmetric bets.
Right.
So
that is why I continue to accumulate Bitcoin, guys, and I never sell it. Never sell, not until it's $1 million a coin. We got some turbo news. New listing on HashKey Global, guys. 4 new hot futures listings is now live. Turbo, Tau, BitSensor, ApeCoin, and GOAT. But we're hyper-focused on Turbo. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic news for Turbo holders as the listings continue to come hot and heavy. Let's see what Pomp's talking about, guys.
Every asset is part of the greater fool theory. If you buy a stock, unless you are going to start buying stuff with the stock, are you going to go to the store and cash in your stock to buy bread? No, you have to sell it to somebody. You are selling it because you have less confidence in the future value of that stock than the person who's buying it from you. You may not think they're dumb for buying the S&P, but it is the same idea. The only way you capture value back into a native currency, like the dollar, is you got to sell it. The whole premise of the stock market is that if you buy something and you hold it, eventually somebody will be willing to pay you more for it. What is always hilarious to me is that the traditional finance world, the kind of economists and talking heads and stuff, they benefit from a system that they then somehow try to twist as a negative critique of Bitcoin. But the fact that Bitcoin has a greater fool theory means that it has just as much value as the stock market, because the stock market does too. So it's this very weird dynamic of all of these assets are financial assets, but people want to say one's good, one's bad, one's this, one's that. There's no morality in an asset. It's a piece of software.
That is the best argument I think I've ever heard against TradFi, for them saying that, it's a greater fool theory. That was gold, guys. That was gold. Man, I generally have my issues with Pomp from time to time, but he hits the nail on the head there. BTC is now up 19.3% since the German government sold it at 56K. And I remember at the time, guys, when that was happening, I was doing videos and live streams, and I was telling you guys, you're not even going to remember this dip. You're not even going to remember this at all, right? This whole feeling. And sure enough, we're at, what is Bitcoin at? It's been at 67, 69. It's at 65, 8, almost 66 right now. And you're still as bearish as you were when it was 56, right? So I will say again, the way you're feeling today with Bitcoin, you're not even going to remember this, right? So what else do we got? Oh, yes, AVAX. Let's get into our story of the stream, the meat and potatoes of it. Avalanche rolls out Visa-powered crypto credit card in Latin America and the Caribbean. Avalanche Foundation, AVAX, announced on Tuesday the launch of a Visa-enabled crypto credit card linked to a custody wallet for crypto users based in the Latin America and Caribbean regions. Guys, this is going to be a global thing. If you think it's not, right, you are sadly mistaken. This is how you onboard non-savvy retail investors, non-tech savvy is what I meant to say. You make it easy for them to buy, sell, and use their digital assets. According to a press release issued on Tuesday, Avalanche Foundation announced the launch of the Visa-enabled crypto card, which would allow users to spend their digital assets like USDC, wrapped AVAX, etc., for daily transactions in South America and the Caribbean regions. The initiative will connect blockchain technology with traditional finance, as a crypto credit card is backed by a custody wallet and a unique address per asset. The card, that comes in both physical and virtual forms, will make life easier for crypto users in the South American region by enabling them to make payments using their crypto assets at every outlet that accepts Visa cards for payments. Guys, this is huge, not only for crypto, but for AVAX. And listen, we have been talking about the ecosystem of Avalanche over on the Patreon for weeks now. You need to be over on the Patreon to get in ahead of this stuff, guys. The strategic partnership between Avalanche Foundation and Visa is aimed at combining the power of self-custody and privacy. It will help Avalanche integrate cryptocurrency into mainstream financial systems across Latin America and the Caribbean regions. The Avalanche Foundation allows users to maintain complete control over their funds by linking the crypto credit card to a self-custody wallet that has a unique address per asset. It also would also help remove concerns regarding the legitimacy of cryptocurrencies, as it offers security and decentralization in a single go. As mentioned above, due to the connection to self-custody wallets, users can enjoy a full control can enjoy full control over their private keys, thereby making sure their assets and money are safe and secure from prying eyes, third-party intermediaries, banks, government. This initiative is also crucial for making the world move towards decentralization. So here's the thing, guys. This is exactly what people like Elizabeth Warren have been terrified about, because she works on behalf of the banking committee. And crypto is doing to the banking system exactly what what streaming has done to Blockbuster, right? So, you know, what Uber has done to taxis, what, you know, you truly could go on and on over it, right? So this is what they were scared of, guys. Imagine this, where you can buy and sell, you can hold your crypto in self-custody without third eyes on your crypto, without anyone seeing what you have, how much you have, or anything like that. And that's where they don't like it, because then they can't reach into your pocket and say, we're going to take 40 or 50% of your money because taxes, right? And this, that, and the other thing, right? Because we need it to line our pockets, right? They don't like this. They don't want you to be able to have your money, hide your money, keep it safe for you and you alone, and to be able to spend it anywhere Visa is accepted, guys. You are quite literally, think about this, you are quite literally removing the banking system from your life. All the fees, when you add that up, not only for you, but for millions and millions of people, you're talking about billions of dollars, tens of billions of dollars, maybe hundreds of billions of dollars annually that these banks are losing in fees that they charge you, right? You see why they fight this? You see why they didn't want this? This is costing them your money. They can't get your money from you anymore when we move into this direction. As part of the user privacy aspect, Avalanche Foundation made it clear on the card's website that the activity on the card is not reported to bureaus, giving users the control over their financial transaction records. This way, users can keep their data confidential during their daily transactions, whether big or small. Avalanche Foundation and Visa are not the only two parties in this agreement. The crypto credit card will be issued by Liquidity, which is a renowned financial technology service provider, by involving Rain Liquidity, AVAX, or Avalanche and Visa, ensure that the crypto credit card is powered by strong technological infrastructure, which will provide users with the subtle experience as they make cryptocurrencies a usual part of their daily lives. And I have been saying this to you guys. People are going to be using crypto, and they're not even going to know they're using crypto and blockchain technology. It's just slowly being integrated into your everyday life. Crypto users based in Latin America and the Caribbean regions can now enjoy crypto integration at no hidden charges. The Avalanche Visa crypto credit card comes with a no spending fee model. Okay, cool, nice. Which turns it into a lucrative product for crypto users who have been plagued by high gas fees across different blockchains. And so if you're using it, guys, you're not paying gas fees on your transactions either. Like on MetaMask, you know, if you're buying whatever, you're buying some ERC20 token over on MetaMask, Uniswap, then you pay an absorbent gas fee, right? Well, you won't have gas fees on your transactions using your crypto credit card. So although users don't have to pay any direct spending fee, they must review the terms and conditions to be aware of additional service charges, which that's obvious with anything that you do, right? As part of the groundbreaking partnership, the Avalanche Visa credit card will be available in Latin America and the Caribbean in the initial stages. Yes, the initiative is aimed at enabling an increased number of people living in these regions to access traditional financial services. This way, the Avalanche Foundation is set to achieve the goal of financial inclusion in the region, which is known for limited access to traditional financial services. According to the card's website, people living in Venezuela, Nicaragua, Syria, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Russia, and many other regions are not eligible to sign up for the AVAX Visa crypto credit card due to regulatory restrictions in these countries, which we are working on as we move forward, obviously. According to this press release, Avalanche Foundation is not ready to stop launching. Is not ready to stop at launching the crypto credit card in Latin America and the Caribbean regions. The foundation is gearing up to expand the crypto credit card initiative to other regions of the world in the months to come. The company is looking to streamline crypto spending for worldwide users, which would allow it to become a trendsetter in the crypto payments space. This is another way that these third world countries and second world countries are starting to become wealthy and powerful, right? They're getting out of the traditional. Why do you think their leaders are not fighting this and ours are? Because our leaders are getting all the money. They get all the money. They get all the fees. They have the system rigged the way they like it to make money, right? These other poorer countries don't have that same benefit. Their leadership don't. So they're allowing this to happen, which is going to end up siphoning so much more money via crypto and digital assets into their economies and out of our economies, right? By partnering with the leading name like Visa, the Avalanche Foundation is bridging the gap between traditional finance and blockchain technology. Many other crypto players are likely to follow suit in the bid to benefit from the possibilities of uniting the two worlds of blockchain and traditional finance. The launch of Avalanche Visa crypto credit card is a major step towards combining the two worlds of traditional finance and blockchain technology. The initiative has the power to make financial services more accessible, secure, and private for users living in third world countries. By uniting self-custody, privacy, and no spending fee models, the card integrates crypto assets into the real world economy. The initiative has been initially launched in Latin America and the Caribbean countries, but soon it will expand to other parts of the world. The power of blockchain technology allows people to become a part of the future where digital assets are an integral part of the global financial landscape. Very, very bullish news coming out of Avalanche, guys. The integration of blockchain technology and TradFi continues to march on. Let's go back over to the JASMY chart. And back to the daily and see what's going on. All right, so yes, we are making our way to our little golden pocket zone here, guys. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get into the chat, see what everybody's talking about. WF Capital in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Guys, as always, make sure you smash the like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow, and it means a lot. It really does, right? We put in the work, and we hope that you enjoy the work that we put in. We do the research. And all we want is a little pesky subscription button, right? It's free. So go ahead and check that out. Nacho, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rob, man. I should finish filling up my bag by the end of the week, at least until I feel satisfied. Nice. That's what I like to hear, Nacho. I was looking at JASMY in the monthly. It's playing the cup and handle so beautifully. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Book of Memes is also looking like it's ready to rip. Everything's ready to rip, brother. Everything's ready to rip. People who are bearish right now because of a little bit of a correction. A correction, by the way, like I said at the beginning of the stream when we looked at the Bitcoin chart, a correction that we told you was coming 2 weeks ago, right? We've been looking at this for like 2 weeks. So people should have dry powder on the side right now. They should be ready for this, because we told you it was coming, right? Look, we have our little golden pocket zones ready to go. We were ready for this. Dumb Money, what's up, bud? I'm still on the waiting list of wealth. Yes, you're not broke. You're pre-rich, brother. So putting $200 to get some gains and bone, then flipping it for more Caspa. Nice. GT, I'm sick of these options. They seem to hold us back. Screw patents. I've been in them for 5 years. William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Bruno's in the house. How do you check how much liquidity is on a project? What do you mean? Are you asking about the volume? Because volume doesn't necessarily mean the amount of liquidity that's in the project. I'm up big on Simon's Cat and recently got listed on Binance. I saw that actually. I saw that yesterday, I think. Yesterday or the day before. To the moon. Is Pepe going to zero? No, I don't think it'll go to zero. Zero is such a strong number, and it's kind of a watered down, overused kind of term, right? Like, oh, it's going to zero. No, it's not. Only rugs go to zero, right? Pepe will do okay, I think. Yeah, I keep telling my family about how much crypto is going to be implemented into the society and how much it's going to be worth buying right now, and they think I'm crazy. Well, here's the thing. I was talking about this on the Patreon the other night. Someone was asking me, I think Dumb Money was asking me, because he's trying to get his sons involved in crypto, but they just don't believe it. He's like, how do I make them see the light? Guys, the only way you can make your loved ones see the light when it comes to crypto and investing is to simply wait for the bull market to kick off, wait to make life-changing wealth, and show them your results, right? Because actions speak louder than words. When they see what you managed to do in a cycle, they will, next thing they'll ask you is, if I give you money, can you invest it for me? Right? That's what they'll say next. And your answer needs to be no. Do your research, create an account, and invest your own money, right? So that's what I would say. But guys, again, very big, important conversations that we're having over on the Patreon, guys. We have video calls every day, and we talk about this stuff. So get over to the Patreon and join the conversation. I need to move to South America. Yeah, no kidding. Funky, what's up, buddy? Howdy. Heard IBM partnered with Ripple today. Really? I'm going to have to look into that and see what's up. Elon Muff in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thank you for the super chat. What's up, brother? It's been a minute, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. IBM has been tied to Ripple. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of research into that and see what I can find out. YM Chop, what's up, man? I was naughty and leveraged a short for the first time ever and sold it. Made You have 2 million. Congratulations, man. That is fantastic, fam. Fantastic. Since inception, you can find blockchain patents back to 1988. Wow, I did not know that, man. I did not know that. 1988, man. That's almost as old as I am. Jasmine, not Jasmine. Babes, what's up, buddy? What's Caspa? Jasmine, what's up? What's happening, future crypto millionaires? I messed that up, Beeps. I'm sorry, buddy. They'll tell me I got lucky. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? But I'll tell you this though, guys. Like, I've been talking to my dad about crypto quite a bit, right? And every time I talk to him, he asks me more questions. So he asked me the last time I spoke with him if he should start buying Bitcoin. Because I told him, I said, it would be a much better idea for you to stop putting money into a retirement, to a pension, and start putting it into Bitcoin, because over the years, it's going to be worth more. It's going to appreciate in value more being in Bitcoin than it's going to be putting it into fiat money in a pension fund. You're actually losing purchasing power every year, right? So he asked me, he said, so should I start buying Bitcoin? I said, well, right now, no, you shouldn't now. We're getting ready to kick off the bull run here, right? So I told him, I said, when we get close to the bottom of the next bear market, I'll call you, and that's when you should start buying it, right? So IBM has been building the future of cryptocurrency for a long time. I'll say, like I said, almost as long as I've been on the planet. I'm only about 7 years older than that. OGcoin, please. What is OGcoin? Let me find out. What is OGcoin? Let's have a look. You done with OGG? Is this OG fan token? Is this what you're talking about? OG. $6.56, $28 million market cap. Wow, it's got a really good tokenomics. Really good tokenomics. This is on, is that Tron? It's a fan token. Is it? Oh, it's Chili's. That's what that is. It's on Chili's. $23.25 is the last all-time high. Yeah, I mean, it's on Binance. I mean, it might do okay, like, but I just don't know, like, what are the tags that we have here? Categories. What do we have? Yeah, fan tokens. I don't know how big fan tokens. I mean, listen, if you get fan tokens into leagues like the NFL or the MLB or the NHL, or, you know, like in the West anyway, I'm speaking strictly in the West, right? I know soccer is the world's largest sport and all that, but I'm speaking strictly in the West, is that's where you're going to get a lot of appreciation and value in fan tokens, right? Because you get engagement with the players and the teams with fan tokens, right? But I think it'll do okay. It's got great tokenomics. You know, it reached a fantastic high. The Chili's ecosystem is pretty good. So yeah, it'll be okay. Porter House, what's up, man? It's getting exciting. Yes, I know, man. It is getting exciting. I agree, brother. I agree. I don't know how some people are bearish right now. Like I said, I just pointed out, guys, a little while ago, like gold and silver, new all-time highs, right? S&P 500 continues to smash new all-time highs. Money printers are turning on. We're seeing rates are being cut across the board. Canada just cut 50 more basis points. We see, you know, the total money supply is going up. Guys, what the hell are you bearish about? You must be out of your damn mind if you're bearish right now. What do we got? I got a coin I want to send you some of, Rob, on Solana. You have a coin you want to send some to me? I don't. What is this, a meme coin you're talking about? Let me know, brother. Let me know. Is it like something that's like only listed on Radium or something like that? Yeah, in the meantime, guys, a couple of topics we've been covering over on the Patreon over the last couple of days. Last night we had a group meeting discussing and breaking down the importance and the meaning of volume. We also discussed what breakdown of what market cap actually is. We do a lot of educational stuff over there, guys. We talked about the future of the SEC when Gary Gensler is gone. We were talking about XCN pumping, sell orders, placing sell orders. We're talking about Miria. We're talking about how to deploy your dry powder when the market is pumping. Crypto outperforming smartphones and the internet. Onyx coin all-time highs, guys. Get over to the Patreon. You're missing out on a lot of these. These are video call conversations where we all chat, right? So you got to get over there and join the conversation because we're having ourselves a fantastic time. I'm bearish on Ripple for backing Harris. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true though, right? Ripple's not backing Harris. Chris Larson is backing Harris, right? Brad Garlinghouse is not, right? I think Brad Garlinghouse is kind of has a little bit of disdain for the Democrats at this point in time. I know he tries to remain politically neutral, but you don't see him donating any money. So it's not Ripple's money being donated. It's Chris Larson's money being donated. So what's your Twitter? I'll add you up, Rob. My Twitter is, 1 second here. I'll pull my Twitter. My Twitter. My Twitter is there. I just put it in the chat for you, bud. That's my Twitter handle. Like you said earlier, Caspa is going to surprise everyone. I have 70K now, and Caspa's been buying on this dip. Nice. Congratulations on that bag, Nacho. Caspa's going to do fantastic. Yeah, I will find you and send it. It's on Radium, just in case it runs. Nice. I'm going to have to check this out. You got me curious, brother. You got me curious. Okay, guys. So listen, that is the news as it sits right now. I'm going to start getting ready to head to the office, guys. So once again, make sure you guys get over to the Patreon. I got to do a live chat over there coming up. So join the conversation, guys, and book a one-on-one coaching call with me as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys over on the Patreon. Peace.